Our time in Paris was over. One last bakery stop, one last morning in the city, and then it was time to leave. But leaving wasn't going to be easy.
I'm paying the price, bringing all this food. Definitely getting the lift, that's for sure.
This was, hands down, the tightest car park we'd ever been in. We'd already hit the bumper getting in. Now, we just had to make it back out.
Don't do that. Yeah, go back a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Yep, keep turning. That, like, turn this way. What? Yeah. Yeah, you've got room, yeah. It's the only way to keep going. Keep going, yeah. Keep going, yeah. Yep.
We were finally out, but we still had hundreds of miles, 2 countries, and a long night ahead of us.
Yeah.
Arc De Triomphe, we got you.
It was really quiet, to be fair.
Hey, we need to come back when it's busy then.
No.
Leaving Paris behind, we were heading north, back towards the Channel. Most of the driving today would be handled by Autopilot, one of the best things about long trips in a Tesla. We let the car do the work so we could just enjoy the ride. Neither of us said much here, but we didn't need to. A half smile, a glance, it said everything. As the rain rolled in, so did the first real detour of the day. We were supposed to make it all the way to Cali, but the wind, rain and battery had other plans. Tesla's navigation updated on the fly and suggested a new stop, a few miles earlier than planned. Honestly, we were happy to stretch our legs. Back in the rain, it felt more like Scotland than France at this point. I was still in shorts. I only packed shorts. This was our honeymoon, remember? We were meant to arrive at the next charger with just a few %, but the weather was draining the battery faster than expected. Tesla preemptively added a top-up stop. Smart move. There wasn't much to do except eat, wait and enjoy the grey, grim weather, like a little preview of going home. Rebecca had one goal: protect the tuna baguette at all costs.
So excuse me with the full mouth, but I just wanted to show you here, you have enough energy to continue on your trip. So we haven't even finished eating, it's been less than 5 minutes. We are currently capped at 70 kilowatts. I think because it's so full.
We decided to hit the toilets and get back on the road. Next stop, the tunnel. With the car charged and the weather lifting, we found ourselves in a quieter stretch of the day. One of those rare moments where you start to look back even before the journey's over.
I'm gutted, I'm sad, but I'm also like really happy and relieved that we're unscathed to a degree, even though our bodies are battered and the car's battered, but overall we're still going, you know, still alive. Yeah, this is the beginning, you know, it feels like the end, but it's actually the beginning. Like, I have really loved being in the cities that we've been in, but I've just completely fell in love with camping and also just being in nature. Overall, I'm like just blown away. I can't believe what we've done. You know, it's been like a dream for a long time, and now it's finally came true. And then for also to have been our honeymoon, it's just like the icing on the top. Like it's something you'll never forget. It's not been your typical honeymoon.
No.
It's been a complete adventure, and yeah, I'm just so grateful for all of your help and your support and your patience.
I haven't done anything, I've just shouted at you.
No, you have. You've helped a lot. You've gave a lot of great advice as well.
The sun was finally shining again, and the landscape had started to shift. A sure sign we were getting close to our next charging stop.
$193 kilowatts, that's fast charging. Weather is nicer now, still really windy, but it's nice and sunny. Rain is off, it's dry, can't complain. Got all these planes up in the sky. Obviously lots and lots of flights going from Europe over to London, I would imagine. Maybe even going over to America, possibly. Not an expert in aviation, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, this is, we're going to do a good top up here. I'll see what the estimated time is for us to arrive at Le Shuttle. Our plan is to drive for at least a couple of hours in England, and then find somewhere to camp. I believe it is incredibly windy. I believe in England they had really bad winds. It's taken down greenhouses and things like that. So with that being said, and with it just being a one-nighter to get us back up to Scotland, I think we'll be doing what we did doing the same as what we did in Alsace when we were camping. I think we will just leave setting up the tent. I'm a bit gutted about that. I really do like setting up the tent in some weird way. It's fun, and it's cool to have the tent. It gives you more room, but with the strong winds and with it taking longer to set up, longer to tear down, we want to get back home, we want to get back to Alfie. You know, it's maybe best that we just sleep in the car. So we'll wait and see what happens when we get there, see what the weather's like, see what the time is like, but I think that is the plan for now. So I'm going to jump back in the car and I'm going to see what our estimated time is to get to Le Shuttle. Oh wait, it's changed to miles? Why has it changed to miles? We set it to kilometres. We didn't change that. Huh. Okay, that's strange. So with the Tesla, you can obviously change the distance and the speed, either kilometers or miles. We changed it to kilometers when we were in the Channel Tunnel, obviously going into Europe, and for some reason it's in miles now. So we're gonna need to double check that, maybe change it back, because we are still driving in France where it's kilometers. But anyway, so we have now 41%, and if we leave just now, we'll get to Le Chateau at 2 minutes past 3. It would take us 40 minutes to get there, 19 miles, and we'll have 36% battery when we get there, so that's totally fine. That's plenty, to be honest with you.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well,
because we can charge up on the other side. That's plenty. 37%.
you can't charge at the tunnel
We can
on the
on
other
this side. Yeah, but on the
no.
other side there's other chargers. I'm gonna tuck into this. It looks really good. We'll get back in the road and then we'll be at the Channel Tunnel for our next stop, and we will be saying au revoir to France and auf Wiedersehen to Deutschland, and what's the Italian one?
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao to Italy and everywhere else, all the beautiful places that we've been to. Thank you so much to mainland Europe. Thank you so much to all of the lovely people that we've met along the way. Thank you so much to all the places all the people who run the beautiful campsites we've been to, all the lovely restaurants and cafes and bakeries. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. It means a lot. We've had a fantastic time, and love to you all.
Good.
Parfait.
And most of all, thank you to your beautiful wife.
Oh, yes. If I haven't mentioned Rebecca already, thank you very much to my amazing wife.
Thank you to my amazing husband. Goodbye. Ciao.
With the tunnel on the horizon and one last charge ahead, it really felt like we were heading home.
That's us. We have arrived. We are checked into Le Chateau. The terminal building is over there, so the toilets and gift shop, things like that are. I've just pulled up to the Tesla superchargers, which is literally as soon as you come in. So again, just like before, I'm gonna grab my get it out. I'm gonna grab my cable. I'm gonna press the little button on the charger. Boop, pops open. Plug it in. So we'll probably go stretch our legs for a bit, have a wander about the terminal, go to the toilet. Maybe I'll finish the rest of my sandwich, and yeah, then we'll be boarding the Channel Tunnel. If you watched our first videos, so it was day 2, you will have seen us boarding the Channel Tunnel from Folkestone side. But yeah, it should be the same process here, just driving onto a train, but we'll film a wee bit of it this time as well, so it is very windy, I told you. So it kind of feels like being in an airport terminal. You get duty free here as well. I think you need to pay extra in advance to get benefits of duty free. So one thing I would say, just a little bit of advice, is I don't know if I can sit here actually. I don't know if that's real grass or not. I'm just going to sit on this. Might have a grassy ass, but yeah, just a little bit of advice. There are sorry, bad English there. There are toilets on the actual Channel Tunnel on the train at either end, so both ends of the train there are toilets, and I used the toilet on the first trip. I think we did get we didn't get footage of me using the toilet, thankfully. We did get footage after it. I don't recommend using those toilets, in all honesty. When the train started moving, I was in the toilet and there was no running water. It wouldn't flush. Like, I just do not recommend them on the train. Highly recommend just going into the terminal before you're boarding and use the toilets there. It just makes a lot more sense. They're much better quality, and to be honest with you, the actual time on the train itself is like 35 minutes, so it's really quick. So yeah, you're better to use the terminal on your outbound journey. I believe that when you actually come off the Channel Tunnel at the other end, I don't think you have access to the terminal. I'm pretty sure you don't. You literally just drive out and you're like straight back on the roads. So I don't recommend you waiting until then. You're not going to be able to use them. It's the same with the Tesla superchargers, so, or I believe the other charging stations as well. You have to use them on your outbound journey, like, you know, the first terminal before you actually board the train. At the other side, you don't have access to them. So just a little tip, just a little piece of advice and wisdom. I'm mixing words up here. Piece of advice slash wisdom, as we would say.
You're not really allowed to film at border control. There's a dog, Ryan.
There you go.
There's a dog.
I did 1.4.
So cute. That dog is just hanging its head out. Okay.
I think they're going to shut right in front of us.
Okay. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Wait. Goodbye, car in front of us.
Might get a wee bit of chocolate or something. Is that us?
I had no idea. Why did you tell me that?
She was really hurt. I was embarrassed.
We have arrived. We are back in the UK.
It's actually yes now, not we.
Comedian here. So yeah, remember to drive on the left. That's what I need to do. It's been what, 18 days of driving on the 18 days of driving on the right. So now I need to go back driving on the left.
On the left, Ryan. Stay on the left.
Well, we made it. We got her here safely. And by that I mean the car, not the wife. We also got the wife here safely. We're at the, talking about locks, we're at the Loch Meadow retail park or something like that. So for the OGs who watched our first episode, day one of travelling, when we drove from central Scotland all the way down basically to Kent to get food and park up for the night to sleep at the campsite. Well, you won't recognise this place, but you'll recognise the food. Rebecca, I think it's this way. That's the health club. Still got to look after her, she's getting a bit old now. So yeah, you'll recognise the food. Different location, but same food. So we came back to the notorious BRG and we're here to get some burgers. And to be honest with you, I'm here for a milkshake. I've been craving one of their milkshakes ever since we got one. Burgers. I'm gonna get the BRG. Good news and bad news. Got our burgers ordered. They're on the way, but no milkshakes. No milkshakes. Only at the Canterbury branch. So Rebecca went for kind of creatures of habit, the El Polo chicken burger. It's got bacon in it as well. And I went for the BRG with crispy onions and all the gherkins and basically your classic burger. It looks massive, so yeah, it's gonna be messy. Not sure where we're gonna stop. We're just gonna keep driving up. Rebecca will do a wee bit of research. We found a couple of campsites anyway that could be contenders, so we just need to be careful of the check-in time because it's already 6:15 in the evening just now. So gonna get back to it, back on the road, and driving on the left hand side, it's as easy as driving on the right. With the tunnel behind us and bellies full, we headed north, hoping to find somewhere to sleep before it got too late. We've just arrived at Solitaire Camping. We had an absolute nightmare finding a campsite that actually had availability. So these guys do, I think it's just like a padlock, like an old school padlock with a code. So Rebecca's sorting that just now. If you cannot tell, I'm absolutely shattered. I think it was about 4 hours of driving from Paris to Calais, and then about 3 hours maybe of driving from Folkestone up to here. We're just outside Cambridge. Bit of a mission to actually find somewhere. Rebecca did all of the research, called a bunch of places, they're all booked out. It's obviously summer holidays here in England, and also a bank holiday weekend, so yeah, very popular camping, but she seems to be struggling with the padlocks. I'm gonna go give her a hand. The sun is setting, that's us, we're in. We've just met Guy, lovely guy. Guy's a lovely guy. He's the owner of Solitaire Camping here. I think he runs the farm, it's a working farm, pigs and all sorts. So let's get set up for tonight's sleep. Basically what we have to do with this setup, because we're not using the tent, is everything that's in the boot and in the back has still get moved. So just to show you the mess of everything right now. We're moving everything, our mattress there, sleeping bags, so we're going to use, not sleeping bags, but like Sherpa fleece blankets. So we're currently moving stuff. Some of this stuff we're going to actually use in the back, but what we need to do is we need to move everything out of here and out of the boot so that we can get these seats down flat. And then we'll get our bed set up. So we're just going to do that just now. You want to do it now? Yeah, so Rebecca's going to do it. Boom, boom, done. That's our bed sorted. Now we just need to do the mattress. So show you the mattress here. So quickly unclips. This is the Exped Megamat Auto. I'll put a link in the description. So yeah, that's the mattress, it's the bag, it's got a wee pump that comes with it as well. So that's a little auto-inflating pump, or not auto-inflating, handheld pump. So yeah, all we do is off. I think we've got it the wrong way round. Is that, let's see, in and the 2 outs, yes, so that's the top. So you always know the in and the 2 outs are at the top. So Rebecca's just going to roll that out there. Boom. Always fold it in half. So it's basically part memory foam, part air. This is going to perfectly fit inside the Tesla Model Y. So you can hear there, so Rebecca's just popped the in valve, and air's already getting sucked in basically, and she's just put the toggle inside it. So what that does is that will just hold open, it will just hold open the little valve, and basically air is being drawn in. So air is being sucked in, and as air is being sucked in, the memory foam is expanding. Very quickly this will be inflated, and you can then leave it at that and sleep on it, or you can then take the pump and you can actually manually pump up air, or you can use an electric air pump if you want, but this literally takes like less than a minute. That's the bed set up. All we need to do is pump it up, and look at that already. You can see compared to when it started, and that's literally been 5 minutes. I've been shooting this clip, and yes, it's not like super firm yet, but more air will get sucked into that, and as soon as you use the pump, this thing is going to get super solid. So highly recommend the Exped Megamat Auto Mattress. So good, great for car camping. You can also get the Exped Megamat mattress, not the auto one, and it's basically the exact same, but it's just like a full rectangle. It doesn't have the tapered bits for the wheel arches, so that's great if you just want to pop it in a tent. So I've literally just inflated with the hand pump there. You can see it's pretty firm now. You could get it even firmer if you wanted. The memory foam still has time to expand, but look at that, it's a lot thicker. Yeah, you can show how easy it is. So yeah, pop it off, you just attach it, put it on, and then the trick is to remember, pull. So you pull that little thing, and then you just slowly pump it. It's kind of like doing CPR. Yeah, that's a lot firmer now. And then these are our Sherpa fleece blankets. So rather than having like an actual sleeping bag, We got these cozy wrap outdoors and indoors. Don't know if that's the brand. Rebecca got them. We can put a link in the description for them.
I think these were just an Amazon one.
Amazon buy.
The other ones were more expensive.
Yeah, but again, these are super compact. This acts as it doubles up as like a little storage bag that you can use as well when you're not using it. Yeah, it's got two sides, nice, soft, smooth side here. Then it's got a super fluffy Sherpa fleece lined bit. You can basically put this all around you. It's kind of like an hoodie in a sense, but more versatile. So yeah, we got one each. So they're massive. One is big enough, that's it folded in half. So it folds all the way out.
You could technically share.
Yeah, so you could share one, but
I'm not sharing with Ryan.
she's not sharing with me, and to be honest with you, I'm happy about that because it means that we both got our own blankets and we don't need to worry about bothering each other at night. We do actually at home have this issue where sometimes I'll steal the covers. Rebecca never steals the covers really, so I tend to tuck and roll. So yeah, that can be an issue. So we've avoided that this trip, and to be honest with you, they were really reasonably priced, I think, so highly recommend them as well. They've been fantastic. This is stuff that like I wouldn't go without. The same for our fridge. So I don't think we've really showed our fridge much. You've probably just seen it in the videos. I think it's called a U-Homey fridge. It's currently at 3 degrees Celsius. It's a fridge or freezer. It's energy rated A, so it pulls hardly any energy. And it's just been plugged into the 12 volt outlet here. You can also charge it on mains if you need to, but yeah, it's massive. As Rebecca was showing there, it's massive. We've got a lot of stuff in there, you know, cans of juice, fruit, chocolate, sausages, bottles of water, everything, but that's it, like maybe it's like a quarter full, maybe a third max. You can fit a lot more in there. This guy has been amazing, so yeah, I would not go camping without this fridge. This is the privacy screen, so Rebecca's just put the one up for the windshield, and then she's going to do these two ones here. There's also the glass here, but we've just left them permanently on. Yeah, not do them until we actually go to sleep. Yep. The trickiest one is this guy. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So this guy's a bit tricky because he needs some clips to go in, just like 2 clips to hold it in place.
And Ryan's smelly feet got me the last time.
Yeah, so yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah.
No.
Wait, no, we're in Paris.
Yeah,
A couple of nights ago. We're losing track here, we're losing our minds. This is what this road trip's done to us, so I hope it's been worth it. Yeah, a couple of nights ago when we were in Alsace, we were setting it up. We were doing the same camping setup like just now without the tent, and Rebecca was trying to set up this back one, and obviously we'd been camping at Lake Lugano. You'll have seen, you know, we were wearing like similar clothes and same clothes and what have you, and we didn't really have time to get a wash, and we'd been in the lake and stuff like that, paddle boarding and everything, so we thought, oh, we'll just wait until we get to Paris. And yeah, my feet were a bit cheesy, so yeah, Rebecca got the brunt. She got the brunt of that when she was setting this up, so that's a good idea to set this up just now. So she's just popping these clips in. No pressure, Rebecca.
No, there's never any pressure.
And you just need to get the orientation of it right, but she's a pro.
I've done it the wrong
Ken
way.
says she's done it the wrong way. Let's go again.
It's because of that.
There you go.
That's not right either, is it?
No, you had it the right way.
Yeah.
You had it the right way. It's just the way, I think it's just the way you put it on. And now she's just going to push it into place. Voila. And there you go. Blacked out. Anyway, that's the setup. That's our raw roughing it setup in the Tesla, and yeah, we're just gonna, Rebecca's got some candles set up for us just now. We've got our chairs out and our table, so yeah, we're just gonna chill, get some food, get some rest and just relax. Thanks for watching day 19. Thank you very much to anyone who's watched this whole series from day 1 all the way to day 19. Really appreciate it. I think if you look at the videos back then from when we first started to now, things have gotten a lot better. We're totally new to all of this, and we still are new to all of this, so we're continuing to improve, and we want to do more and more of this as well. So we're back in the UK now. We're going to be heading back to Scotland tomorrow, and then it's kind of like, for us, it's back to like normal living, although we are going to do more camping, as much camping as we can within all of the work and things like that we have to do as well. So we are going to do our best to do that, but let us know, comment down below, what do you want us to do? Where do you want us to go next? Do you want to see like us camping in Scotland? Do you want to see us go into different European cities? Just let us know what's your thoughts. What do you want to see? What questions do you have? We'll do our best to answer those questions. And also we'll probably be like wrapping up obviously this series tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 20, and then we'll be home. We'll be reunited with our dog Alfie. But once the series is over, this whole channel is not over. We are going to keep making videos. Like I said, we're going to show you how much this whole trip cost. We're going to break it down by the equipment, by the travel, by the cities, by, you know, the accommodation at the campsites, the food that we ate, everything. We're going to let you know how much everything cost, so you know how much it would cost if you wanted to do the same thing. So stay tuned for all of those videos. We're going to have like a behind the scenes or behind the Euro trip, behind the honeymoon sort of video series as well. So we'll go through everything. So what to do is comment down below any questions that you might have, anything that you want answered, and we'll do our best to answer that in a future video. But yeah, that's us for day 19. We're signing out. You want to say anything?
It's definitely different in the UK. It's cold.
It's cold, yeah. This is the first time we've had our fleeces on, so yeah, you can tell there's a difference, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're enjoying ourselves. So yeah, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, goodbye.